So get comfortable. Any cross-legged seated position that you like is fine. If you need to wiggle around, wiggle around. Yeah, it's all good. And then just taking a moment here just to notice. So feel free to close your eyes already if you'd like to. I'm not going to do anything yet, so you don't have to worry about looking at the screen. Just listen. Just listen to my instruction, my suggestions, but most importantly, really like to invite you to listen to yourself, to your needs, moment by moment. Right, the real teacher is within. I'm just a guide. So feel into your sit bones against the floor or cushion or whatever you happen to be seated on here, and see if you can just allow yourself to ground down, sensing the connection to the earth beneath you. This is the earth we all share. And maybe through that connection, we can feel almost a very subtle, energetic connection to one another. Good, and then if you can, allow the lips to gently close. If that's not available to you, don't worry about it. Resting the tongue at the roof of the mouth often helps the breath to flow in and out of the nose. And really for the healthiest type of breathing, we want to just use our nose. But again, listen to your own body, your own inner wisdom, whatever feels best for you. Place your hands wherever they're comfortable, doesn't matter. Allow your shoulders to drop. Allow the face to soften, and see if you can just sit tall, right? So the spine is long, but there's no straining or struggling, and most likely you'll notice where things might feel a little uncomfortable. Right? That's usually our go-to. And then notice where things feel free and easy. And then allow your breath just to smoothly flow in and out of your nose. And notice its pace. Notice that as soon as you bring your awareness to your breathing, most likely you'll want to make it a little smoother or a little longer, and that's great. So for today's pranayama practice, before we bring in some movement, some asana, we're going to do what is often called a box breath. I don't typically teach this breath, but I wanted to teach it today because someone was just talking with me about it last night, and it really does help to settle the mind, to expand the lungs. And instead of thinking of it as a box, if you're not familiar with it, we'll inhale to the count of 4. We'll hold the breath to the count of 4. We'll exhale to the count of 4, and we'll hold empty to the count of 4. But instead of thinking of it like a square, I'd like for you to instead think of it like a cube, right? So as you breathe in for the count of 4, you're going to expand in all directions. And then you'll hold the breath in that fullness and just feel it. And you might even feel an energetic expansion there. And then as you release the breath, the cube is going to get smaller. You'll narrow inward and you'll hold the breath for 4, dropping your awareness into the very center of you. So let's try it out. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. Release your breath, 2, 3, 4, and hold empty, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath as you continue to expand, 3, 4. Release your breath, stay relaxed here, 2, 3, 4, feeling that narrowing inward, and hold with your awareness deep inside, 3, 4. Good, inhale, expanding, 2, 3, 4, side to side, bottom to top, holding. Continue to expand your awareness outside of your physical body. Good, and then releasing your breath, stay tall through your spine as you contract inward. And then hold empty as you just let your awareness settle in the very core of you. And notice. Let's do that again. Expanding as you breathe in from bottom to top, front to back, and side to side. Pausing, holding, but relax your shoulders. Good, and then releasing the breath, keeping the spine long, contracting your awareness inward, and pausing at the very center of you. Good, and now if you need to change the count, please feel free to do that, continuing on your own. We're doing a 4-count inhalation as we expand in all directions, holding and experiencing. We're doing a 4-count exhalation as we narrow inward energetically and focusing and holding in that emptiness, keeping our awareness deep inside. Good, so just continuing. Make sure the eyes, the shoulders, and the face stay relaxed. If possible, all the breath flows in and out of the nose. And just noticing what happens. Some of us like a certain part of this 4-part breathing better than other parts, right? Notice if you have a judgment. And see if you can do it in a relaxed manner so you're not straining. The breath isn't so full that there's a struggle. You're not holding empty so long that you're gasping for the next breath. So you're finding your rhythm, your pace, where you can stay very relaxed and calm. Right? And in life we have our awareness inward, where the universe sort of centers around ourselves very often, right? The world, how we perceive things. But then we're also always putting our awareness out there, right? Bringing the outside world into our own experience. So this is just a really beautiful practice to sort of balance those two, as well as to calm you down. Become very present. Just go through 2 more cycles on your own. And when you finish your last round, just take a nice free breath in and let the breath go. Mouth or nose is fine, whatever you need. And then when you're ready, you can reopen your eyes if they were closed, and just notice if anything shifted from before we began.